Have your team deliverables. This is kind of what I'm getting at. This is kind of my whole reason for bringing this up today. I see you have a roadmap, right? And that roadmap might have, we're going to go with the epic feature user story model from Azure DevOps, as opposed to the epic user story model from Jira for a second, just to have 3 levels. I see the higher level epic maybe is encompassing of just a whole lot of work, just a ton of work. The feature level would be kind of where I would look to plan at a program level, because I would want to, my features should be coming fairly quickly. Maybe if not every sprint, every other sprint. That would be the way that I would look to slice my work, is so I'm delivering a feature maybe every other sprint, a full feature. We probably could talk about this. Let's just get over where I'm trying to go, right? Just for the purposes.
Sure.
So I would have my teams features, the software features that my feature teams, I'll call them feature teams, are trying to deliver. But on that same roadmap, I'd have my features for that the leads are trying to do. You know, new environments, things that have to do with of a technical nature. You know, one of my teams is doing this with where the logs are for an application. They're migrating the logs rather than every individual application logs to a log that's on the local machine or on a shared network resource, and then putting all their logs in the cloud using a shared service. They have to refactor all the application logs to do that. It's hard to sell a product owner on that. You really need the tech lead to come in and say, hey, if we put all our logs through this thing that we've purchased that we get for free, we're basically not using, then we don't need to worry about access to machines to read logs. Everything's aggregated. Everything, all the errors and alerts and warnings and whatever can all be in the cloud, and they can all show on my dashboards. That's a hard sell. It really shouldn't be. I sound silly when I say it's a hard sell to a product owner to invest money to refactor, to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I think ultimately, if you can frame it with the product owner in terms of business value, right, then you have a better shot at getting that done. So things like environments, a QA environment, okay, things need to be tested. It's a given. What about a BAT environment? The product owner could nominate some people from the business to get on that environment stage. You can call it whatever.
Yeah, that's I'm glad you said that, because my brain can't keep anything straight right now, because that was another one of my questions was you want to promote stuff to an environment and then send an alert to tell your users, hey, these stories are now available, go look at the environment. That phase of time, when your product development is continuing in that phase of time, but that phase of time is ready to kick off, that needs to be on my roadmap, because your product owner or somebody needs to be checking back with those users while they're doing their testing.
Yes.
To see their feedback and stuff. Especially larger organizations do this a lot more than smaller organizations. They have environments dedicated just to these type of users.